I'm here with Ian Hughes, Aber Town's manager. 1-1 draw tonight, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we got caught up in the second half, whether we held out for a point or whether we went to win it, because we had two really good chances in the second half. Craig Williams had a good chance and Mark Jones had a good chance to make it 2-1 for us. So really, if one of those chances goes in, I'd probably see us going on to win the game. But having said that, you can't argue with coming here with 4 or 5 players out and picking up a point. You know, the boys put a shift in and they thoroughly deserve a point.
Yeah, Airbus have won all but 2 of their games at home, so 1 point.
Yeah, and again, it's on a 3G pitch, isn't it? Something we're not quite used to. So we've gone to TNS, we've got a point now. We've come to Airbus, we've got a point on 3G pitches, which is important moving forward because there'll be more 3G pitches coming into the league. And also, you know, we know that a good teams, they had a couple out, a couple of wingers out. You know, we had Chris Venables, Stephen Wright, Antonio Capiciero out. Then also Luke Sherbone's come off as well. So we're down to the bare bones really. But the boys, you know, the character they showed was immense really and deserve a point, as I said.
So we're coming up to the split now of the season. Home form's always been good, so how are you pleased with the away form?
The away form's improved this season compared to last. I mean, I've been really happy with the away form overall. You know, I think we've only lost 4 games throughout the whole season, home and away, 1 home and 3 away. But obviously, picking up points on your travels is likely important, just as long as you're winning home games. But we've got the players in here to win home and away games, which is great. You know, the more points we pick up, the better.
So now we're moving on to 39 points, so that's secured top 6. You've got games in hand, so is that very pleasing?
Yeah, it is. It is. Obviously, we didn't want to put ourselves in a situation like last year where we had to win and expected us not to win, etc. So it's good to get that done and dusted early doors this season. It's the first time we've probably been in the top 6, but we've got top 6 players in the changing room, and I think they've proved that and demonstrated that this season.
So in the last few days, we had Luke Sherbourne extend his contract. How pleased are you?
Since Luke's come to the club, he's been exceptional, and he's played really well, and he's done well on and off the pitch for us in the changing room. He's good to have around. I think he's matured a lot since he's come back from Australia, and I think he's taken to the role of a deep midfielder just as well as Chris Venables has to the number 10 role. So he deserves immense credit for that, and I'm pleased to have him for the next 18 months.
So then Wyn Thomas broke the record for Welsh Premier appearances.
Yeah, and it was great, you know, a great accolade for him. And what was nice was that he started his career at this club, and you know he's broken the record now of appearances in the Welsh Premier League with this club. So it's a club that's close to his heart, and you know he deserves every credit. You know, a character, winner, and has also been a great support to me throughout the years I've been at the club.
Is he going to get more opportunities this season to extend his record?
Yeah, of course he is. He's a player. You know, he's my assistant manager, but he's also a competent player. I thought about throwing him on towards the end tonight to defend some corners. So he's always good to have within the squad, and obviously his presence on the pitch and his communication and his leadership skills might come in mighty towards the second half of the season.
So moving on to the last game, Prestatyn at Park Avenue.
Yeah, we lost to Prestatyn, didn't we? At their place, and that was probably one of the only disappointing results we've had all season, really. Well, the most disappointing, even though we've had chances to win the game tenfold. But it'll be a tough game. They've got Andy Park and Sunderland in the line. They've got some good players, but we just got to make sure that we're at home. You know, we want to sign off from the first phase with a win, and that's what we're looking to do.
The club are putting on a family fun day, expecting a bumper crowd.
Yeah, directors are great. You know, we want to try and improve the crowds, and they're working really hard. The volunteers off the pitch, and I'm forever grateful for them for doing that, as I know the players are. So hopefully they can get themselves down to the fun day, and hopefully watch a good game of football.